Music is a universal language that transcends cultures and time. At its heart lies the magic of sound and the interplay of frequencies. Western music relies on 12 notes to create melodies and harmonies. This is a blend of physics, mathematics, and aesthetics. Musical harmony rests on frequencies. Each note corresponds to a specific frequency. When notes interact, they create pleasing or dissonant sounds. These relationships, known as intervals, form scales and chords. The study of harmony explores the mathematical ratios between frequencies. Pleasing intervals like the octave and perfect fifth have simple ratios. These ratios reveal the order and beauty in sound. Understanding these principles provides insight into musical scales and the 12-note system in Western music. The human ear perceives a unique relationship between sounds that are double or half the frequency of one another. This interval, called an octave, forms the backbone of musical scales across cultures. An octave represents a doubling or halving of a note's frequency. Beyond octaves, other intervals shape musical scales and chords. The perfect fifth corresponds to a frequency ratio of 3:2. These intervals arise from the natural overtone series in instruments and the human voice. They underscore the fundamental nature of musical perception. Every musical note, whether produced by a vibrating string, a resonating air column, or the human voice, generates a series of overtones. These overtones are additional frequencies that occur at integer multiples of the fundamental frequency of the note. For instance, if the fundamental frequency is 100 Hz, the overtones would be 200 Hz, 300 Hz, 400 Hz, and so on. Remarkably, the first few overtones in this series correspond to important musical intervals. The first overtone is an octave above the fundamental, the second overtone corresponds roughly to a perfect fifth, and the third overtone approximates a perfect fourth. These naturally occurring overtones contribute to the rich and complex sounds of musical instruments. The familiar major scale, a cornerstone of Western music, can be derived from the overtone series. The intervals between the notes of the major scale, the root, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, and octave, align closely with the frequency ratios found in the lower overtones. This connection to the natural overtone series suggests that the major scale's prevalence in music is not merely a matter of cultural preference, but rooted in the fundamental physics of sound. Early musicians, guided by their ears and the natural harmonies found in the overtone series, developed tuning systems based on pure intervals. This approach, known as just intonation, aimed to create scales and chords with the most consonant and pleasing sounds. In just intonation, the frequency ratios between notes are derived directly from the simple ratios found in the overtone series. For example, a major third in just intonation has a precise ratio of 5:4, while a perfect fifth has a ratio of 3:2. These pure intervals produce a sense of clarity and resonance that is often described as in tune or harmonically pure. However, just intonation presents a significant challenge. It limits the ability to modulate or change keys easily. The intervals between notes in just intonation are fixed and depend on the specific key being used. Transposing music to different keys would create dissonances because the intervals would no longer align with the pure ratios. This limitation spurred the search for alternative tuning systems that could accommodate the need for modulation while still preserving a degree of harmonic purity. Section 5. The Pythagorean Puzzle, Stacking Fifths and the Circle of Fifths. One approach to building a musical scale, attributed to the ancient Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras, involves stacking perfect fifths. Starting from a bass note and repeatedly ascending by the ratio of 3:2, which is a perfect fifth, eventually leads to a 12-note scale known as the Pythagorean tuning. This method seemingly offers a solution to the limitations of just intonation. The circle of fifths, as it's called, creates a closed loop, where each note can be reached by ascending or descending by perfect fifths. This suggests the possibility of modulating between keys more easily. However, the Pythagorean system encounters a significant hurdle, the Wolf interval. Due to the mathematical nature of the perfect fifth ratio 3:2, repeatedly stacking fifths does not perfectly align with the octave, which is a 2:1 ratio. This discrepancy results in a dissonant interval, the Wolf interval, that disrupts the otherwise harmonious system. The presence of the Wolf interval in Pythagorean tuning presented a significant obstacle to achieving seamless modulation and spurred further exploration into alternative tuning systems. Section 6. Taming the Wolf, the Rise of Equal Temperament. The solution to the challenges posed by just intonation and Pythagorean tuning emerged in the form of equal temperament, the prevailing tuning system in Western music today. Equal temperament divides the octave into 12 equal semitones, each with a frequency ratio equal to the 12th root of 2. This seemingly small adjustment has profound implications for musical harmony and composition. By slightly compromising the purity of certain intervals, equal temperament eliminates the Wolf interval and allows for seamless modulation between all 12 keys. While equal temperament sacrifices some of the harmonic purity of just intonation, it unlocks a world of possibilities for composers and performers. Modulation, a key element of musical expression, becomes effortless, enabling a wider range of harmonic progressions and emotional depth. The adoption of equal temperament marked a turning point in Western music, paving the way for the development of complex tonal harmonies and the exploration of new musical landscapes. Section 7. The beauty of 12 mathematical elegance in music. The choice of 12 notes in Western music is not arbitrary, but deeply intertwined with the mathematical properties of musical intervals. The number 12 possesses a unique combination of factors, 2, 3, 4, and 6, that makes it particularly well suited for dividing the octave. This abundance of factors allows for the construction of a wide variety of scales and chords within the 12-note system. Major and minor scales, the building blocks of countless melodies, can be easily derived within this framework. Furthermore, the 12-note system accommodates various chord structures, including triads, sevenths, and beyond, providing composers with a rich palette of harmonic possibilities. The mathematical elegance of the 12-note system extends beyond its factors. The circle of fifths, while not perfectly aligned in equal temperament, still serves as a valuable tool for understanding key relationships and harmonic progressions. In essence, the 12-note system strikes a balance between mathematical elegance and musical expressiveness, providing a framework that is both versatile and capable of conveying a wide range of emotions and ideas. Section 8. A world of possibilities, 12 notes, endless creativity. The 12-note system, with its equal-tempered tuning, has served as the foundation for centuries of Western musical tradition. From the intricate polyphony of the Renaissance to the soaring melodies of the Romantic era and the experimental sounds of modern music, composers have explored the vast expressive potential within this seemingly limited framework. The ability to modulate seamlessly between keys opened up a world of harmonic possibilities, allowing composers to create complex chord progressions and evoke a wide range of emotions. The development of major and minor scales within the 12-note system provided the melodic framework for countless memorable tunes. Furthermore, the 12-note system has proven adaptable to a wide range of musical genres, from classical and jazz to rock, pop, and beyond. Its versatility and ability to convey both subtle nuances and powerful emotions have solidified its place as a cornerstone of Western musical expression. Despite its limitations, the 12-note system continues to inspire composers and performers, pushing the boundaries of musical creativity and demonstrating that even within a finite set of notes, the possibilities for musical expression are limitless. Section 9. Why 12? A harmonious convergence. The prevalence of the 12-note system in Western music arises from a confluence of factors: the physics of sound, the principles of harmony, and the search for a tuning system that balances consonance, versatility, and ease of modulation. The 12-note system, with its equal-tempered tuning, emerged as a compromise, sacrificing some of the harmonic purity of just intonation in favor of greater flexibility and the ability to explore a wider range of musical ideas. While other musical cultures have developed alternative tuning systems and scales, the 12-note system's dominance in Western music has shaped centuries of musical tradition. From the fundamental frequency ratios of intervals to the mathematical elegance of the number 12, The 12-note system reflects a deep connection between music and the natural world.